And I want to give you an overview of like all the 4 stages and actually how you can use the different stages best for your business. I just felt like last time I jumped in with the bleeding energy and that sacred energy, and it felt wrong to give like a structure. And it fits perfectly in this video. So like I said, the springtime is good for managing and structuring. So let me give you an overview of the cycle. So we begin in the winter time, the bleeding time. And that is the perfect time for introspection, for opening our intuition, our clairvoyance as women, for resting, and for making space for inspiration to come. Sometimes it's not even the time for inspiration, but sometimes we're also just like really relaxing and resting and laying back, and then so many ideas come in. And then the springtime is the time where we start having energy again, where we start getting focused, where we're very grounded after the bleeding, really grounded and centered and happy and joyful, and have this drive of, okay, I can do it all on myself. It's the time as a woman where we least need a man, I would say. It's the time where it's like, oh yeah, no, it's fine, I can do it on my own kind of energy. And that's amazing because it's the time where you can take your creative energy from the bleeding time and start implementing it, or start looking how to implement it. It's more like managing, organizing, structuring, like I shared, double checking what is aligned, what is not aligned, really having a look how to balance your energy. It's not the time for jumping 100% back in and like rushing through things. It's the time for balance. It's the time for, okay, maybe I have 1,000 ideas and I'm so ready. And then it's like, but actually, I still need a little bit of rest. So instead of working 12 hours like I would like to, maybe I'm just working 6 hours. You know, it's that game of checking in with yourself where you are at and what you want to make this whole month look like in alignment with yourself. And that looks different every month. We are different every month, right? So that's the beautiful time there. And then we have the summertime, the time where we are fertile, the time where we are ovulating, the time where we are glowing, attractive, radiating, where we are so like the goddess. We are also confident in that time, so confident. So if you are working with any kind of challenges or events, live events or webinars, if you want to record videos for your program, do it in your ovulation time. You're the most attractive, you're the most joyful, you're the most radiating. So of course, people, not only men are attracted by that, also other women are like, oh, I want to glow like her. So the best time for you to produce content, actually make pictures for your business, do videos, have sales calls also, do negotiations, sign contracts with new business partners, have conversations with possible investors, all these kind of things. Do that when you're on your ovulation. Let your hormones help you a little bit with that. So that is really fun. And then the Kali time, when we go into autumn time, it's like, okay, we have the ovulation. Technically, what happens after ovulating, our, let me be right with the hormones, but I think it's estrogen, if you pronounce it like that, it's dropping. And with that drop, there comes a drop in mood as well. And some women even have a little bleeding after the ovulation time because of that. There is like crash in the hormones, almost like you're crashing from being on your highest almost to the same frequency like the period. And then usually we come back and then the energy decreases. And in that decreasing phase, that's the autumn phase. And what we want to do there is like, after having so much energy and being radiating and attracting and doing all the 1,000 things at once in the ovulation time, now we want to let go. We want to be okay with having less energy. We want to let go and be like, okay, you know what? My energy is decreasing. I want less social contact. Maybe I'm retreating a little bit more. I'm getting more introspective again. I'm getting more, I need more time for myself. I'm recharging a little bit more. It's the time where maybe we had 1,000 plans on our list for the month, but we see we have to cancel some of them, or some of the things that we had in place, we need to change them. It's the time for change and restructuring. Kali is a destructive energy, but you can use it for destroying what was wrong or what was not aligned anymore or what needed to be changed, having the courage for that. That's the Kali energy, having the courage for saying like, you know what, I throw it all away and I'm gonna make it new next time. That is Kali energy. And what I found, if you are working with mental patterns, mindset shifts, trauma work, emotional healing work, sometimes even spiritual healing work, but more really on the emotional and on the psychological and the mental side of things, you are gonna be amazing for your clients in your Kali energy. If you're in that Ghostbuster energy, basically, that Kali is bringing up, or that you are embodying when you're in the autumn phase of your cycle, of your hormone cycle, you are blunt, you are direct, you are like bulletproof with whatever you're saying. You're just like hitting the points, you're hitting the triggers in other people. But if you're conscious about that, you're not just like a bitchy person who's getting her period soon. You are like consciously picking out the topics that others didn't see. You are amazing at shadow work in that time. You're amazing at like calling your clients out on their self-sabotaging behavior. While you're very gentle in your bleeding phase, for example, this is the time where you're the most radical, the most blunt, the most provoking, and the most, like outcalling. But if you do this consciously, your clients will love it, because it can be like, okay, girl, you know what? I'm in my Kali energy and we have to look at this topic. And this and this and this is what's happening, and this and this and this needs to change, and this and that is where you need to take responsibility. And your clients are like, boom, on point. That's why I paid this person, you know? So that is like the magic of the autumn phase. And then while your energy is going backwards and slowing, you can also like close the mental circle of your month, reflect back on the month, like what was changing, what was integrating, how did you change throughout the month, what did you learn and implement. And usually the moment it clicks, there was a topic for the month that came up during your bleeding time, and the moment it clicks, you're releasing and you start bleeding again. And it's so beautiful, that whole cycle, how that works month after month, that magic behind it. I love it so much. I love being a woman. And I love showing other women how to tune in with this beautiful, magical connection they have in themselves, with themselves. I love going out and changing society and like making this seen by everyone and appreciated, and allowing us to have corporate structures that support this beautiful, wise, feminine cycle. That's why I'm going live here. Once again, if you want to explore more of the business magic with me, Intuitive Business Challenge, 100K Intuitive Business Challenge, happening next week for the last time. And you can join by booking an onboarding call. So we double check if this is the right challenge for you, if you're ready for that, if your business is at the right stage. It is for the women who want high ticket or have high ticket, who want to align strategy with energy, who want to learn how to scale intuitively and how to raise their Kundalini, strengthen their feminine energy, and do sales and marketing with integrity and authenticity. So if you want to join that, let me know.